Good evening. I'm back. This is going to be a really quick one for real because I have very little time today. But I was going to be doing either some jewelry or a painting, but because I have so little time, I'm just grabbing these. These are some oil pastels. And we're just going to go with something tried and true, I guess. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we're just going to go with this. Oh, I guess I should keep talking, right? Okay, let's scoot this over a little bit. And we get my hands are so dry tonight. Wait a second. Okay, like I said, I genuinely have very little time tonight. So I did find some lotion. Let's see here. Putting her eyes a little close together, but you know what? We can work it out with the makeup, right? It's oil pastel. And let's see here. Oh, you can see a little bit of the lotion. I guess I got a little too much lotion there on my hands. Okay. Let's see if we can get something kind of cool done quickly. Wow. Okay, the one I brought turned out well. The other one, not so much. That's all right. It's art, right? And none of us has a perfectly symmetrical face. Okay. Okay, there's that. Do a little round moon face. There we go. And it's oil pastel, so we are going to have some fun with the blending. I've had people tell me I draw the same girl over and over again. I guess I do. But I think we all tend to kind of just draw what we see the most, I guess. So I don't know. It's not like the same face syndrome where, you know, you've got a person just keeps giving everyone the same face. Although I guess that could be part of mine. Okay, let's see here. What color are we going to add? I want to add red. I add a lot of red to my drawings and paintings. We could add purple. This is a purple that looks like it's never been used before. Light purple. All right, let's see. Okay. Yep. Can live with that one. Give some color in the eyes and the lips. Okay. And then let's add, what else are we going to add here? I'm going to use a little bit of the, let's see. This color? Does that work? I guess. I've got some fire trucks going by. Okay. What am I gonna do? What should I add? You know what? I could just stick with, what will I do? Oh, I'm almost to 7 minutes. Okay. Let's find ochre. Nope. That's not good. Olive brown, maybe? Oh, it's a little dark, but you know what? That'll work. Okay, gonna add a little bit of darker here. And how do we want to do this? Add some, what is this? Pale orange. Pale orange. Looks kind of peachy to me, but it's the one thing I don't care for in the oil pastels is how readily they pick up other colors. Of course, I mean, that can be used to the advantage, to your advantage, and it really should be, but I'm not as well versed in oil pastels. Yep. Okay. Let's add, clean off some of this white here, and I'm just gonna blend with white. Just she probably needs a little more sleep. I can relate. I always get people asking if it's self-portrait because I do a lot of the same, like, I wish I was that pretty. Anyway. As you see, like a messy face. Okay, let's see here. I can add a little bit of, let's see, let's put some darker purple in here. Why is it that when I was drawing while I was on the phone, I was on the phone with my sister and I was drawing in a different sketchbook and I'd filled up like 10 pages just with oil pastels. This was yesterday, but the point stands. I actually liked pretty much all of them. Of course, when I'm drawing for real in this sketchbook, of course, I don't have the same thing. Of course, like I said, I did draw like 7 to 10 pages. I can't remember how many. While I was on the phone with her, I filled up about 10 over the course of the day. But let's see. Where is the good color? Oh well, we'll just give her a bit of like a little choker here, and put a little stone there. Make it go around the neck, actually, like it's supposed to. And what color will the stone be? Do we make it red? Do we make it red? Do we make it green? Purple and green always go well together. Oh, that's a pretty purple too. Okay, we'll do that. Now we can add a little bit of shine to it. Make it look a little more jewel-like. Add a little bit of a yellow reflection over here. Catch the light. And I like to add a little shimmer of yellow in the eyes. And if we blend it a little bit, we get a, well, I started to say a fairly natural color, but I guess it's not really natural. But it's pretty. I like it. Okay, what else should I add? Hey, this is a different oil pastel in here. How'd that get in there? What color is that? Looks like a pink of some kind. I don't know. Add a little bit of pink up here for the light. I'm finding myself using more pink, and I don't know why, because it's never been, all right, there was a brief period of time in like 6th grade when hot pink was the thing. So I had all sorts of hot pink stuff. I had hot pink hair dryer and curling iron and probably a crimping iron and phone, and did I say hair dryer? If I didn't, I had a hair dryer. If I did, you got to hear it twice. Lucky you. All right, let's see. Do I add some gray? Maybe I'll add the gray down here. We'll get a little bit of a heathered effect in the top. Let's see. Yeah, I'm remembering the things that I don't like about oil pastels, which is mostly this stuff, because it's right there. But it's okay. Everything is hunky-dory. What color is this? Green gray. Do I want to add some of that? Yep, just add a little bit. Bring out the green elsewhere. Maybe we'll add in a little bit of green on the choker part, make it look a little velvety. Okay, I still need to do something more with the face here, but not quite sure how to go about it. Like I said, this is oil pastel. And I am not, oh, okay. See, there you go. This is the problem. But oh well. Let's see here if I can adjust that. I'll just add in a lot more. There we go. She's even more tired now. That's okay. We all have those days, right? Okay, let's get a little bit more of the natural, this peachy color. Wow. Okay. Oh man. Have I ruined it? Whoa. Didn't mean to give her quite such a bulby nose. But you know what? We're just going to go with it. And we're going to add in a little bit of blue. Add in here. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. Like I said, she's a little tired. All right, let's see here. Where else can I add this blue? Where else should I add some other color? She's quite colorful. Yes. Okay. Is this a bright pink? Probably kind of bright. Motorcycle. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to add in a little bit of color here. And then because it is oil pastel, I'm going to play with it. I know I said this was going to be a quick drawing, but man, it's fun. Oil pastel is fun. I need to do it more often, and maybe I'll get better at it. Right? Oh man, she's very colorful. They're very colorful. I can't even talk. I need more sleep too. All right, let's see here. I want to add in, ooh, okay, get rid of that line a little bit. Let's bring in a little more of the hair back here. Okay, add in a little more shape to the hair. Yeah, hey, that's not too bad. Let's bring in a little more hair over here. I could even give her a little bit more body in the hair, but I think we're just going to go with this. Big truck outside. It was weird earlier today. There was a whole bunch of like big rigs honking at each other outside our house, like driving by. And I looked out the window and I think there was a funeral procession going by, and I'm guessing it was a trucker. There were a lot of big trucks, well, the cabs, and then a bunch of motorcycle police, and then a whole bunch of regular cars, and they just kept honking going down the road. So I sat and watched. And yeah. I hope everyone else is doing all right. All right. I actually kind of like how that turned out. Let's add in a little bit of white into the hair here. Give it a little more. A little more something. All right. Excuse me. Now I need to add something to the background. What color do I add in the background? See, yellow always looks good against purple. Green looks good. And I could actually, no, that's a little too bright, isn't it? Yeah, that's way too bright. Okay, well, no, maybe. But then it might detract. Well, let's see. Good thing about oil pastels also is that, like I said, they blend very well. Oh man, I'll be finding those for a while. Okay. That is a very bright green, but I can tone it down. And we can go ahead and add more on this side. Then I get to cover up all of the little smudgy bits that I had here. See, this is where it starts getting really fun. Really messy, but really fun. I think the messier, the better it is. The more relaxing, and the more you learn, honestly. Oh, speaking of which, well, learning, I don't know. But there's another show. There's a show that is only for very large pieces of art. And I so happened to have a canvas. It needed to be restretched, so I dropped it off at a frame shop to be restretched. But I happened to have a canvas that was the exact minimum size. So it's going to be like, you know, one of the smallest ones there. But I'm happy I had it because that kind of a frame of canvas is normally pretty expensive. And mine, I won at a product show a few years back, and I've just had the canvas just like in storage, and was happy to be able to pull it out, go get it restretched, and I've got to figure out something to do with it, because originally I was going to make something that I would want to keep in my own house. But I kind of don't have room for it. So I need to pick a subject that is an easy sell. And let's see. So I was thinking maybe a classic car, like super, super close up. I don't know. I know a lot of people do that type of thing. So maybe I won't do that. Maybe I'll do peacock. Peacocks always sell. They always sell. So that could be a good go. Or I could do my standard. I do have people that like my regular work. I don't know. Let's bring in some of this dark green here. Oh man. Okay. Oh, it's 25 minutes. That was much longer than I intended. Okay, well, I was telling the truth when I said I really didn't have enough time. But honestly, I mean, I guess just a little less sleep will be fine. Let's see here. Bring in a little bit of the black. Because is it one of my pieces if it doesn't have copious black in it? Will that work? This is wax. This is oil. Probably not. So, where'd the white one go? There it is. Do I try? Do I dare? Try to fix this any? Her face is a little, still a little, what do you call it? Smudgy? Splotchy? I don't know how to describe it. Not that. I don't know. It needs more blendy. Just making up words now. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and do this. And then, oops. Okay. Then we're going to bring back a little bit of the black here. Gave her a little more of a smirk this time. How is that? How is that? Do I want... Yeah, let's bring back the eyelashes just a little bit. And I can actually make her eyes a little... Kind of wish I'd left them the other way now. Oh well. Too late. Okay, that'll have to work. Bring it down a little bit. Okay. This is really not good for detail. So we're just gonna call it, I think, no, if I put any red, it's just gonna draw attention. Okay. Add a little bit more black in here. Okay. Okay, I guess that's it. Let me date it and be done. Today is the 20th? I think it's the 20th. If it's not, then this is gonna be a lie. Yeah, I'll just do it over here. There we go. Okay. Put a little more on this side just to kind of even it out. Shall we? Yep, that works. Okay. Well, I'm gonna stop. Oh, you know what? I didn't put any purple or anything and her neck. I should bring that in just to have it match a little better. There we go. Yeah, that would have bothered me once I noticed it. Okay, I think we're done. 30 minutes. Okay, so get this out of here. Okay, there we go. So we can do this without spilling my oil pastels. There we go. Okay, there she is. Beautiful jewel. The date that may be correct or maybe not. If it's not, I guess I can always change it, or I guess it doesn't really matter. And that's what I'd started doing at the end of my phone call, but then I didn't finish it. Okay. We'll see you guys on another day. Have a beautiful night. Thanks for watching. Bye.